Today we're going to use fastest lap calculator to simulate different race lines on a racetrack to determine what is the fastest race line. And to do that we open up the program, and here you can see a simulation of Mantorp Park, which we have used as an example before. The first thing you do when you make a simulation is that you go into frictions and you reduce the friction until you get lap times that are approximately the same as your own lap times. And here on Mantorp it's fine asphalt and we're using slicks, so the true friction is roughly 1.6, but to utilize that you have to be a very good professional, and I'm not, so I'm putting the friction coefficient down until I get lap times that are approximately what I can achieve. And then we can look at this left-hander coming after the start and finish straight. It's a very natural corner which you want to take with high speed, and if you do that you will end up on the right hand side, giving you a quite sharp turn for the right-hander coming after. And if we look at the lap time here, it's 90.23 seconds. And what I did was that I changed this line to go on the gas a little bit later and stay on the left side. And by doing that I get a more open line in the right-hander. And if we look at the lap time, it's actually 1/10 faster. It's the same bike, it's the same coefficient of friction, so it's actually utilizing as much of the physical constraints as the first calculation, but since we have changed the line it's a bit faster. So by sacrificing a little bit of the speed in the left-hander we can increase the speed in the right-hander and actually save time by doing it. If you want to analyze exactly what's happening, we can take some point on the way in here and see that in the modified version we have in calculation point 975 a speed of 130.9 kilometers an hour. We have spent 12.94 seconds since the start of the simulation. Then if we check what we had before we changed the line, the same calculation point 975, we have 135.8 kilometers an hour, and we have only spent 12.84 seconds since the calculation started, and that's actually 1/10 less, but it's so much faster taking this open line that we will regain this time, and we will actually regain yet another 1/10 to get this faster lap time. And you can do this in all the corners around the track. You can test what is the fastest line, and that is something that is quite difficult to do real life, since you're very seldom alone at the track. You have to make your way through other riders, and also if you happen to be alone on the track it's very hard to know if you get your better lap time because you actually utilized more of the friction you have to play with, or if it was just the line doing it. So that was all for today. Thank you very much.